The explosive season finale of Your Friends and Neighbors just changed everything. Let's break it down. When Apple TV Plus launched Your Friends and Neighbors, no one expected Mad Men's Jon Hamm to be the emotional core of a criminal dramedy. But here we are, 8 episodes later, and Hamm's Andrew Cooper, aka Coop, has gone from buttoned-up suburban dad to emotionally unhinged, morally conflicted house thief, and now, possible murderer. Well, not quite, but it sure looked like it for a while. Let's unpack the chaos, heartbreak, and criminal mastermindery that went down in the finale, and what showrunner Jonathan Tropper says is really happening behind the scenes. Coop's collapse and resurrection. At the top of the finale, Coop's life is crumbling like a stale croissant. He's on the brink of being convicted for the murder of Paul Levitt, a murder he didn't commit, mind you. But with the gun that killed Paul found in Coop's car and an alibi flimsier than a $2 umbrella, he's staring down a brutal 8-year prison sentence. Coop's lawyer has basically thrown in the towel. So what does Coop do? He emotionally checks out. He gives his beloved watch to his son, shares a heartfelt movie night with his daughter, and quietly braces for impact. Then comes Mel. Mel's moment. The comeback kiss. Heard around Westchester. Amanda Peets, Mel storms into Coop's life one more time, and just might save it. After spotting their son with Coop's cherished watch, she puts 2 and 2 together. Coop's not fighting anymore. She confronts him in a raw, emotionally charged scene that Tropper says was key to the whole finale. She begs him not to give up. That's the tragedy of their divorce. They still know each other better than anyone else. There's no one in their lives who's replaced the other emotionally, Tropper shares. Cue a passionate kiss. Not just your average we've got history kiss. This was a life-saving one. That's the moment Coop wakes up, Tropper confirms. And just like that, the defeated man we saw is gone. Coop is back. The clue that cracks it all. With a fire reignited, Coop digs into the evidence and makes a game-changing discovery. His number doesn't appear anywhere in the phone records of Paul's wife, Sam, his not-so-secret lover. Which is odd considering they've been texting, calling, and sleeping together for months. There's only one explanation. Sam has a second phone, and if that's true, her alibi of being in Boston with family during the murder starts to fall apart. To prove it, Coop enlists his partner in crime, Elena. Under the guise of helping Sam clean, Elena gets him inside the house. They don't find the phone, but what they do find is so much worse. A suicide note. Paul didn't die in some crime of passion. He took his own life. And Sam staged the scene. She shot his body post-mortem and planted the gun in Coop's car, orchestrating a narrative straight out of a noir thriller. A bold narrative shift. Sam's side of the story. Here's where the show pulls a narrative curveball worthy of Emmy buzz. For the first time in the season, we shift perspectives. Sam takes over the voiceover narration. Suddenly, we're inside her world, hearing her inner monologue and seeing the story from her cracked glass perspective. This scene wasn't even in the original script. Tropper credits producing partner Jamie Rosengard with the idea. We realized, hey, we're a first-season show. We can make our own rules. Why not break the format and let the audience into Sam's head? And it works. Sam's voiceover drops a thematic bombshell. You convince yourself you're happy, like all your friends and neighbors seem to be. Why Sam did it, desperation, insurance, and illusions. So, why would Sam go to such extreme lengths? One word, desperation. Paul had a no payout clause in his life insurance policy if he died by suicide. Sam, clinging to the illusion of their high society life, couldn't let it all fall apart. She did what she thought she had to do. What's next? Season 2. Tease with your friends and neighbors. Renewed for Season 2, Tropper promises more intrigue, more emotion, and much higher stakes. It's darker, more intense. We dive deeper into Coop's relationship with Mel, his struggle as a father, and how this criminal double life evolves. And let's just say, Coop's not the only one who gets into trouble. Yes, folks, Mel might have some skeletons of her own to deal with. Buckle up. Season 1 of Your Friends and Neighbors was just the beginning. Season 2 promises more drama, more danger, and more devilishly satisfying plot twists.